Some travelers in Japan are preparing for bed in the world's first hotel that is staffed by robots. So it opened up to guests earlier this month. The machines can check you in, they can carry your luggage, they can even offer travel suggestions. Seth Doane got a sneak peek. He's in Tokyo, where the robots are becoming the norm. Seth, good morning.
Good morning. Meet Pepper for about $1,600. It won't do your chores, but it will read your emotions, even communicate, a sort of robot companion. We've seen a lot of robots here in Japan, and we're among the first guests at a truly futuristic hotel near the city of Nagasaki. The opening of a small, low-cost hotel doesn't usually warrant international attention, even with gimmicks like drones or the boss arriving via robotic platform. But the Hena Hotel, which translates to strange hotel in Japanese, lives up to its name. Just meet the front desk staff.
Please ask me a request, but don't ask me a difficult question because I am a robot.
Yes, that's an English-speaking dinosaur robot designed to appeal to kids. Also at reception, an almost creepy humanoid programmed to speak Japanese and bow. There's a robotic bag check, even a robot concierge.
What do you want to know? Check in, check out, breakfast?
Breakfast.
Breakfast is a buffet style. It opens from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Hideo Sawada is the man in charge. We asked if robots could really replace, say, a concierge who has actually tasted food. Isn't hospitality about connecting with people? Isn't that an important part of the hotel business? For five-star hotels that are selling high-end service, human staff are essential, he told us. But for 3- or 4-star hotels, you need comfortable lodging and a basic level of communication at a reasonable price. Sawada says having robots fill jobs can help reduce labor costs by about 70%. Here, rooms start at roughly $80 a night. You talk about this being a low-cost hotel, but having this sort of investment in these robots seems quite expensive. Yes, robots don't come cheap, he acknowledged, but compared to a year's worth of personnel costs, they are quite cost-effective. And as technology improves, I think they'll become quite price competitive. In technology-crazed Japan, robots are becoming a part of everyday life. From commercials to appearances on TV as modern-day samurai. They're in stores greeting customers. Or as we saw, titillating tourists at Tokyo's robot restaurant. So really, why not in hotels too? After the crowds let up, I checked in. Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Hena Hotel.
Thank you.
Do you wish to use facial recognition for entrance?
There were some software hiccups, but eventually I was off
Enjoy your comfortable stay.
to test the robot porter. Could probably carry this on my own, but why not try another robot? Punch in a room number and it will take you there, albeit slowly. You wouldn't want to be in a rush to your room. Here, facial recognition, in theory, replaces a room key. Reject. But it took a few tries. Didn't need a room key. I got in, only to find another robot. This robot is speaking Japanese and it's a little confusing. Thankfully, there was a cheat sheet to help with the wording, but it couldn't do much for my pronunciation. Akari kashite. What was truly astounding, it deciphered my Japanese and turned out the lights. The lights went off. The camera light's on, but the room lights are off. Great, she understands my Japanese. I slept well, but ultimately needed a human to help with the checkout because there were computer problems. This hotel is a pilot project. The idea is to work out the kinks and then expand first in Japan and ultimately overseas. But Nora, if you know someone who works in a hotel, I wouldn't worry that their job is in jeopardy just yet.
Good to know.
That's
Seth Doane in
really
Tokyo.
good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I still like a person.
I know. Yeah. You have special requirements about hotels, right?
Which are?
What are they? What are they?
I know. You always say you like good room service.
Oh,
know
I do.
You like
I do.
good room
That's right.
service.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And a do not disturb sign.
And a do not disturb sign. Yeah. I know that
I
about
do
you.
like a good room service. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right about that.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
hard to get
suspect
that.
we have seen the future here, and
Right.
it is now.
That's right.
I'm not ready.